And this is the empirical proof. I did it on another one, your corporate tax rate, because corporations are evil. We don't want that icky, yucky employment and growth, and profits are bad. And we certainly don't want our 401ks or IRAs or stock prices going, whoa, 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 come on. Again, a negative correlation between the OECD countries. That did have a 10-year, 15-year, it became even less data points. But as your corporate tax rates go up, your GDP growth rate goes down long term. Final statistic on capitalism and socialism. This is a genocide chart. It shows you the largest genocides throughout the past, I think, century. Yeah, century of death. The two largest ones, the Soviet Union and China. Okay? They accounted for the most deaths. I think, what was it? Russia was like 20 million, 30 million under China. Here's the track record of socialism. Where Stalin tried to kill these number of people, does anyone know why they really die? What the major cause of death were in those cases? Starvation, because the country couldn't produce enough food. Okay? When you kill the incentive to work, you kill the incentive to work and produce anything of value. Here's global warming. This is what all the fuss is about. Ah! Oh! And I've lowered it here because it was 57 3 days ago in July. Okay? So I'm going to take a wild guess and project it just a little bit down. Regardless, the overall trend of this is going up. And obviously it's because evil capitalists are emitting carbon, and we must stop that. Well, here's the problem. And this is where I have my global warming philosophy based. This is the Vostok ice core data. They took a ice core out, they inferred temperatures and carbon from it, going back 420-some thousand years. What we are getting all excited about and about to grind our economy down to a halt for is a temperature change within this red area, going from up and up, and about the width of my fingernail in terms of time. If you look at the historical track record of the Earth, is this little blip significant? This is a joke. This is what's called a scam. Again, changing reality. You can go here to this website and get all the different ice core data, but the Vostok ice core data, I think, is the longest one. So if you want like the longest example of data, this is it. All right? But we're going to change how the world fundamentally operates based on something about the size of a fingernail and about as wide on this chart. All right, regardless though, especially when it comes to global warming, you are arguing with fundamentalists. So don't expect any kind of sanity or rationalization or logic with them. Now, largest point, overall point about these statistics, we cannot cover them all, but this is where you have to kind of take the ball and run. I've given you some. It certainly doesn't cover every topic, but it hopefully will give you an idea of, okay, these are the issues here, some main key ones about the tenets of capitalism versus socialism and so forth. What I would say is you must accept truth. You can't cherry pick. I see this happening on both sides, where people will exclude Norway because Norway has such high standards of living. Don't exclude Norway. Find out why Norway's rich. Oil, okay, that's the truth. You don't want to argue anything but the truth. You'll lose otherwise. Because someone's going to be better researched than you. There's always going to be someone better researched than you. Another thing you can do, you could go to Captain Capitalism, my blog, because I have 5 years of data. I've been doing this for 5 years now. I've compiled a lot of data, most of it's charts and so forth. If you go to the top of the website, you can see search blog, type in corporate tax rates, every post I made. Thank you for showing up. Just let me announce a couple things. One, AaronCleary.com. Go there. You can see all the crazy stuff I do. Not everything is politically related. Obviously, fossils and dancing are not, but that is me. You can always come visit me. I have my daily write and tirade on the capitalism.blogspot.com. That is the end. You guys are all free to go. Going. What? No, that's all right. You're in the way of the camera, though. That's a